Hello. This is your disabled combat veteran after 9/11. Michael Commiso in the battle. Well, I'm still your hometown American hero in the state of New Jersey, online. I feel like me being a hometown American hero as a veteran back home, a few people are haters on Commiso. That's how easy it is to get hated on online. Nowadays, if you try to achieve something and make something out of yourself online, that's where everybody comes and gets you on the internet as a soldier after an American hero back home. That's how I feel, how I view the internet so far. As to what's the conflict on the internet in the 21st century? Why everybody all mean to each other? I think it's just an image on the streets. You know, to keep the internet. I feel like the majority of the world, as people want to keep the internet going. And then I think people believe that the internet is so dangerous as the 1% violence on the internet. But I think I got a few haters back home as an American hero.
Smack that, I wanna go, smack that, till you be so, smack that, till you
Because I'm still, I don't know. I feel like every time you allow, it would have been cool to be a Batman character in the movie. That's stupid. It's funny. When you have glasses on, people treat you like you're smart because you have glasses in the classroom. And people ask you for the answer on the test in the classroom because you have goofy glasses on in the internet. And I had a learning disability in class and a speech impediment, and people still wanted to copy off of my answers on the test in school and everything. So I think that's pretty cool. You know, people bullied me my whole life well, it's hard to believe anybody would bully an American hero on the internet. But I feel as we watch television, all we do is sit there and talk about each other on television and bully each other on the internet. As the internet is television. So I feel that it's cool that if you want me to mess up, you want me to say something wrong on YouTube, that's why you allow me to keep making YouTube videos. You know, if I'm so of whatever on the internet and you allow me to keep making internet YouTube videos, that means you want me to say something messed up, because how easy it is to screw somebody's life over on the internet and people agree with that. Is that how we're going to be in a further we go in future? We're all just jerk offs to each other and we accept that. We're all assholes. We're all assholes to each other in the world, and we accept that. So what are you teaching your kids in the world? That, oh, it's okay to watch people kill each other as kids that use the internet, but shit. What was it? My math is 99% nudity and sex on the internet. Everybody's on the internet trying to be cool every single day, and what things you do online to make you cool on the internet. So I feel like that there's a lot of bullshit in the world. So I feel like everybody knows what the internet is. by now in the 21st century. You all sit there and people treat me like I'm stupid for some reason. And it sucks because I'm not stupid. I feel like me being a special education class doesn't make me any smarter or slower than the other student in school that had more advanced classes in school. I feel like I took a lot of advanced classes in high school as they taught me physics in high school. But when I go to court, they don't think I know anything about physics because that's how I'm from Trenton, so I must be an asshole because I grew up around Trenton. And that's how you view each other on the internet. No, I did more than that on the internet at court. I feel like I earned my medals at war when I served my country. My battle buddies made me feel that I earned my medals serving my country. And I'm not out to get every damn medal in the world. Nope. And I'm not out to kiss people's ass. So, I don't know how hard it is to get along with each other as you all act like there's a dark net on the internet. If we, as a human being, we already allowed to see the 1% violence online. We watch people die on television. So what is the hidden net, dark net? The dark net is the 99% nudity that y'all hiding about the fact that there's 99% nudity online. So technically, if everybody's on the dark net online, there's no dark net online, and everybody sees everything on the internet. But I'm not smart enough to see that. I feel like people talk to me like I'm stupid. And Commiso's going to get mad. That's why, as a veteran, we're going to keep trying to upset a veteran back home after a 9/11 attack in New York City for no damn reason, just to sit there and screw somebody's life over on purpose. So there's no dark net. But according to the court, there's a dark net. So maybe they're hiding on the dark net themselves at court, at the law, because there's no dark net. After 9/11, when President Bush asked to turn in, I remember watching TV and President Bush says, I don't want to start a war. I don't want to start a war as an American president. If you turn in the people that attacked America on 9/11, we won't have to start a war. But nobody listened to President Bush, did you? After 9/11 attack in New York City on the internet. So there's no dark net. I highly doubt if a president, there's a war on the internet. There's no hidden internet if there's a war on the internet. But I'm being talked to like I'm stupid at court for something. And now they're going to treat me all nice. Oh, it's me, Commiso. Because you've been listening to my YouTube videos like crazy people at court around here for some reason. So it doesn't make any sense to me. So the 99% nudity and sex online is the dark net. And y'all hiding the fact that you're all scared that you know that there's 99% nudity and sex on the internet. Because we allow to view the violence on the internet. So what's the dark net? So I feel like I'm a really good guy. And the reason why the court has to keep getting my laptop back is because you want to affect my YouTube account. And you can't handle words. You all act like you're tough around here, but nobody can handle words in the world. In the whole world, you can't handle the truth when somebody tells you the truth that we're the assholes in the world as people. How you allowed to get bullied on the internet as an American soldier after 9/11 in my hometown court in the state of New Jersey? Put my name online and now everybody's allowed to bully American hero back home? Wow, what kind of court you got after 9/11? Man, you probably sat back and said, oh shit, I got the power in my hands. I'm going to get everybody in trouble with nudity and get some money and hire. You get rank in law or something and you get more money. The more people you bust, the more it's like commission when you buy a car as the law on the internet. Yeah. I'm being bullied back home as an American soldier back home, and I didn't do nothing wrong as the whole world kill each other on the internet as a 1% violence on the internet. I can't watch shit like that. You know, you watch one horror movie and that was it. Because you know that as a human being, it's not right to watch that shit. For some reason, the law allow us to watch 1% violence on the internet. And they act like kids don't know how to use the internet as my hometown court back home. So the dark net is 99%, the whole world's butt naked on the internet. I was smart enough to figure out the math in my mind and figure that out as you all sit there and scan my computer after 9/11. How can you scam a soldier after 9/11 when everybody knows in the world that I'm an American soldier on the internet? So I don't know how twisted the world is online or how crooked people are on the streets, but there's still good people in the world. That's what you want me to believe. Everybody's a bad guy. I feel like when you watch television and on the internet, everybody's a bad guy on the internet because according to television and the internet is television. Everybody said, Mike, what are you talking about? The internet is television. I'm stupid. Why is it not internet television? When we paid the cable company for the internet over the years as the human race on planet Earth. So it is a television. The internet is television. So I don't know who like sits there and watching people hurt each other as people online. But I don't think that's the future of the television on the internet. I feel that every channel have to have some type of nudity on their channel or they will lose all their business. Every channel will go under, everybody will go lose their jobs working at TV on the internet if there's no nudity or sex on their channel. That's how smart I am as an American hero after 9/11. As a smart American hero, it just seems, goddamn, you all have balls back home allowed to take a veteran take the fall for the 99% nudity that's on the internet. Wow, you're so cool back home, aren't you? To bully an American soldier after 9/11 attack in New York City on the internet. I don't feel like I'm a bully. I feel like I have combat PTSD, and I feel like the reason why these people are sitting in this classroom right now after 9/11, guys, because you know that I'm a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 on the internet and some matrix online. So how can people get scammed on the internet in the future? I feel like it would be harder to scam people in the future. You know, you can sit there and act like people can identity theft your life, but really you can't. Your social security is your social security. If anybody uses my social security after 9/11 as an American soldier after 9, you guys want to get caught after 9/11, don't you? Being a soldier after 9/11, don't you? That's how I feel back home as an American hero. Oh, they know I collect disability at court around here, so they're going to try to take all my money and get mad after me after 9/11. So, you all look like idiots on my computer after 9/11. If I was on, somehow the military felt like I was safe enough to be around President Bush. after 9/11 when I came back home at Fort Bragg. But I think you know that. As my hometown and my state of New Jersey knew that. My law know that I was on the same base as President Bush. And I felt like, man, I didn't get to meet President Bush. But I thought that was the coolest thing in the world, to be close to the American president as an American hero back home. And they trust me to be around the president. But I feel like my hometown court-in-law knows that too. I've been making YouTube videos on the internet for years now. It's not like I got one YouTube video online. I got over 500 YouTube videos on YouTube. So I feel like I have to keep making my YouTube channel. Because nowadays people can scam you and screw your life over nothing at all on the internet, and you all claim that you're the streets and you all got each other's back online as streets. But it seems like you're all a bunch of haters in the world on the internet. Right? How mean can you be to an American soldier after 9/11? And I feel like if somebody keeps lying about you, they're going to keep lying about you at court around here. If they had the balls to lie about American soldier in the beginning, because I technically, if y'all want to do math, I really didn't use the internet as long as they all claimed. As a statement, they lied so much. They lied about what was on my computer. I had punched a cop, and I'm like, why are you doing this to me? What the fuck did I do to a law back home as an American hero that served my country? So they must be getting paid more money. They have some kind of system, a team at court. There's some kind of team at court. Because if you got the balls to hack people's computers and send pop-up sites to them, then you're not worried about getting caught by sending pop-up sites, right? So that's why you got to take the laptop. That's why you got to keep taking the laptop. Because the evidence shows that you're the ones sending me pop-up sites at court around here after 9/11. When the dark net is 99% nudity and sex on the internet. Wow. How mean the world is. You all can sit there and watch each other fuck online after 9/11 and bully a soldier after 9/11. Attack online as an American soldier. Wow, you got balls to bully me back home. You know, when I was on the wrestling team, I felt like you tried to scare me to walk to the high school and keep wrestling as some kind of corny ass street hood or whatever fucking assholes online. Right? Assholes running the internet or something after 9/11. I'm an American hero, and the best statement you can write about your American hero is to sit there and screw him over the 99% nudity and sex on the internet. And everybody knows what the dark net is, and that means everybody's on the dark net, so there's no damn dark net online. But I'm stupid. I can't be a genius. Why can't I be a genius? Oh, God, because I can't spell as fast or pronounce words as everybody. So, in the media, in the social media, as the media on television, everybody use the media just to talk shit about each other and screw each other's names online and then wonder why everybody's mad in the world and hating each other on the internet for goddamn 99% nudity and sex online. You all happy there on the internet to allow 1% violence online, and wow, your best friend dies on the streets, but we all can sit there and watch about it on the news. And you all still 99% nudity and sex on the internet. But I'm getting talked to like I'm stupid. Why? What do I? Because like I said, how we view each other as people. If you have goofy glasses in classes, this guy must be the smartest kid in the classroom because he has goofy glasses on. Oh, now I got LASIK surgery from Fort Bragg. I don't wear glasses no more. I must be the stupidest motherfucker in the world because I don't wear glasses in the classroom. That's how we view each other on the internet as people. That's me. You know? So who is allowed to teach about safe sex on the internet then? If parents are not allowed to teach kids safe sex, in the future, the schools and teachers are not allowed to teach kids safe sex because y'all assholes acting like you can't trust each other online, but there's 99% nudity. If you trust each other to have 99% nudity and sex online, I don't think life is so bad on the internet. So I don't know why they're lying about me at court and getting mad at me at the soldier after. It's kind of weird, don't you think? Holy shit, I served my country, flew all around the world on the internet, and I could have got killed in every country that I went to as some asshole trying to kidnap me and cut my head off, and they restrain a soldier after 9/11 like that at court. And you know that I'm 100% disabled combat veteran after 9/11. And instead of welcoming me back home, you're going to still blackmail me and call me a name. That's when they call your name on television, they're basically blackmailing you and make you scared that the court is powerful and they can do whatever they can want to you as an American hero back home. As I'm 100% disabled combat veteran after 9/11. I went on a lot of convoys. So far in my hometown state of New Jersey, I feel like my hometown court still don't see me as an American hero because you just want to take more money from me and earn another rank at court around. No, I wasn't like that in the military. You know, I won't turn in my battle buddies and screw my battle buddies' life over just to earn a medal or a rank, but somehow I feel like how that happened at court around here. And you all could get fired being a cop in real life reality show on the internet. So I don't know how much longer I gotta keep taking, call me a name, and I should be further in life. That's how I feel on the internet. I feel like people go on American Got Talent. You people are a lot of talent. There's a lot of talent on the internet. There's more than the internet. There's just the internet, you know. But when you go to court, it's just the internet. You're allowed to label people on the internet, call them a name and bully them, and I'm allowed to get treated like shit back home as an American soldier after 9/11. So summertime is coming. I'm probably going to wear shorts and short sleeve in summer. Well, you probably get mad at me, and as an American hero, I got to wear long sleeve shirts in the summer and pants because you all act like you're in fucking office in downtown Trenton. It's Trenton last time I checked. Everybody in Trenton listens to rap music in Trenton last time I checked. What's sex? What's sex? You'd rather not party with me back home for war and welcome me back home and allow me to be cool at a party. Even my hometown court, I can't be cool at court. I can't win my case. I live in a society, nobody wins their cases. Only assholes, I feel like they put I don't know. I don't understand the system. If the law is supposed to keep people out of trouble, right? The law is supposed to keep people out of trouble. The law, it's not the law of getting people in trouble online. It's not the jobs law. The law to get people in trouble on purpose. The law is out to protect you on the internet. And I feel like I protected everybody over the years as a American hero back home, Commiso. I'm cool. It's cool that I got, is that it? Oh, he's going to say, fuck this, fuck that. Oh, shit. Instead of, oh, shit, everybody said, it's drunk at the party saying, fuck this, fuck that at the party and having a good time on the internet. But I'm treated like I'm fucking stupid as an American hero. Oh, my God, everybody treats me like I'm the most stupidest motherfucker on the internet. As you fucking uses this oldest system as pop-up as scam your computer after 9/11. And I didn't see shit on these things. That's how fucked the world is. You gotta make me look like shit. I'm a free American hero after 9/11, and now everybody's treating me like you have to watch me 24 hours a day. And I'm like, who the fuck's watching you online treating a soldier after 9/11 like that? That's shit. I feel like I did the coolest thing in my, like the greatest thing serving my country. So it's not my fucking fault the streets has an attitude problem at court around here and don't know how to treat a soldier after 9/11. Everybody's got an attitude problem at court around here. And now they're going to be nice to me, so my parents believe they're nice to me. And you're Americans after 9/11? And I'm like, wow, seems like you just want my sign. I'm still waiting on my signed Babe Ruth baseball in the mail as an American hero after 9/11. That's mean. It's mean that the 99% world is butt naked in public places nowadays. But wow, if you're not attractive enough in public, or you're not rich enough, or not cool enough on street to be in public nudity nowadays, you fucking sit there and talk shit about them. And I'm an American hero after 9/11. And I'm still shocked that my hometown court is still talking shit about me after 9/11. And I feel like I'm still an American hero after 9/11. No matter how hard you all try to look online. Man, I'm from New Jersey. And I watched 9/11 attack online. And I gotta get treated like shit like my hometown court didn't see 9/11. And I'm like, wow, what the fuck you trying to put me through after 9/11 as an American hero as I served my country? Well, you can't say that online, right? You can't stand up for yourself. Because then everybody that robbed you online are mad at themselves. And you can't handle the truth that you're an asshole to American hero back home. And I didn't do nothing to nobody back home. All I did is try to help everybody back home as a vet. But we all know how people treat nice people on the internet. He said, this guy's a pussy because he's nice to people on the streets. That's how you view each other as people online. They wonder why there's hate in the world. God damn, you're lucky that there's nice people in the world that keep this world together online. They keep the internet online, and now has a bunch of haters on the streets. So far, nobody knew how to learn how to party with Commiso back home. All they learn is sit there and judge me because, wow, how hard it is to set up each other and fail online. That's not what I was taught in school. You know, I don't know, I feel like people look up to celebrities, right? I feel like people look up to celebrities. People look up to the famous people. They look up to them because they want to be like that. They want to be an actor. They want to be an actress. They want to be something. That's why people look up to the celebrities. They said, if this guy and this woman and the world we live in can be a celebrity and a famous person, then I don't understand how complicated the world is. But not a lot. Every time, but you talk shit about celebrities. That's how fucked up the street is. You all sat there and act like you're a fan to Michael Jackson music, and you can talk shit about them as your fans on the internet. So, damn, now you all can talk shit about your American hero after 9/11. And like, what the hell did I do to you back home after 9/11 that can talk shit about me online and act like you can't? Whatever. I think you all jealous at court because I served my country. So that's why you got to be there every time I'm around, trying to find new ways to scam and screw me over because you got no balls to welcome back home your American hero back home. And that's the streets on the internet back home in America? I thought Living in America means more than that, living in America. This is the United States of America. And being an American hero means a lot living in an American country, even the state of New Jersey and downtown Trenton. This to be cool to be American hero at court and make you look bad now and now say, what the hell are you talking bad about me at court after 9/11 for? Who the hell are you? I'm smart enough. I didn't get to do all college courses like everybody online as you hack each other's college courses because you don't have to go to college to learn shit on the streets nowadays because of the internet. I thought being an American hero after 9/11 means more than this, than getting talk shit at police station and down because it's downtown Trenton. I'm allowed to get talked to like I'm a piece of shit. And I feel like the people that are getting angry around me are the ones that stole from me and robbed me. And I'm like, damn, you all talk shit about me by my back. And I'm like, I'm your American hero back home on the internet. Damn, I don't know how you all see the future, because it seems to me you allow your kids accept that 1% violence in the world, and kids get killed on the internet? What type of law allows kids to die on the internet and they come bully me and call me a name as an American soldier after 9/11? That sucks. You got all the law and all that, and even the billions of people, not just the law on the internet, 24 hours a day. And you can sit there and talk shit about people on Action News, and somehow people still die on this planet Earth as life we know it so far on the internet. That's me. So far, my hometown court been mean to me every single day. And I go to court around here, and they said, well, since we called you a name, we're allowed to bully you and call your name even more. And I'm like, why? What did I do to you at court? You're Americans at court, right? What the fuck did I do to you to talk to shit about me after 9/11? And I'm like, wow, shit. Damn, the pop-up sites must have came from court after 9/11, because how easy it is to scam people's lives over and screw people's lives over online nowadays after 9/11 attack in New York City. So the internet is not a big secret. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with you people in the world. You all sit there acting like the internet is some kind of top secret shit. It's not a fucking top secret shit. If you all can sit there and watch American soldiers get blown up in IEDs on the internet, there's no goddamn dark internet. If you all can sit there and watch American soldiers die at war like that after 9/11. So I wish the damn cops and law stop talking to me like I'm a nobody. I'm an American hero after 9/11, dude. Who the hell are you to talk to me and bully me and call me a name online like I'm a nobody? I'm an American hero after 9/11. Who the hell are you? There's no God on planet Earth. Hey, terrorists and gangsters and the assholes in the world. There's no goddamn God on planet fucking Earth. You're all goddamn human beings. And you're trying to have the higher power over sex and nudity. Everybody's got to be a millionaire on sex and nudity, and billionaires, even the law themselves. That's how I see the internet so far. Because I'm still sitting here, how easy it is to stand up for your American hero back home, dude. I don't care if you've got an attitude problem at court. Who the fuck do you talk to me like that as a soldier after 9/11? What the fuck did I do to my hometown court to sit there and act like I'm a bad guy over the years, and you just want to fucking take more fucking money to me and rob me as some kind of crooked fucking system you have as a human race on the internet? That fucking sucks. How mean people can treat each other, and they all fucking got laid because of Michael Jackson music. You all got laid back in the day because of Michael Jackson music, dude. That sucks how mean the world is to. It does. People call me stupid. My hometown courts call me fucking stupid right now. I said, what the fuck did I do to you? I'm just trying to figure that out. What, because I found out that the court is the one that sent me pop-up ads and you're the jerk off on the internet in the 21st century after 9/11? And I'm like, God damn, what a fuck up motherfucking world I live in. To treat a soldier after 9/11 like shit. After 9/11 still on the internet. There's no dark internet. You're assholes. I guess you all gotta hide. You're gonna have to hide like pussies as the 99% nudity and sex online. And you all can sit there as the streets and allow your best friend take the fall from the streets. Wow, what the fucking world we grow up in after 9/11, are we, dude? I serve my country to protect American kids. I serve my country to protect American people and to protect American life. But I gotta get called downtown like I'm a piece of shit American soldier after 9/11. I said, holy shit, at least I did more to kids than you sitting at court trying to bully your kids and get them scammed on the same shit as kids on the internet as court around here. Wow, you did a lot in the world to the country. I served my country after 9/11 attack in New York City. I should dress the way I fucking want to dress. Man, I can't believe you're telling your soldiers how to dress back home. And I'm like, damn, you all got your head chopped off on television to come down hard on me and act like kids don't see shit on the internet. Where kids can sit there and watch people get their head chopped off online. But damn, nobody got no balls to stand up for Commiso back home. So I don't know what the fuck's my hometown court. Its problem is issues. But god damn, man, I came back home from a fucked up war after 9/11. Can you give me a goddamn break as an American hero? As you all can act like you can treat each other like shit and don't care about each other in the world? That's fucked up what people are to each other. Your kids can't play in the world on the streets because you goddamn fucking came up with the worst freaks on the internet. That's how fucked up you are as an adult in the world. You try to teach your kids to get along with each other, just to grow up, and you won't be able to make it on American Got Talent. You won't make it on American Idol. You don't got no talent. You got no talent in the world. You're never going to make it in the world. Holy shit, man. How hard we make our lives online doesn't fucking make any goddamn sense at all, dude. So I don't feel like I'm mean to the court. I'm just tired of you calling me a name back home. I'm tired of you not helping me back home and treat me like I'm a nobody. You can't just sit there and call people names and treat me like I'm a nobody. We got rules in America. You got all these goddamn rules as human rights. We got fucking human rights on the internet. Damn, just having human rights. Holy shit, what can I say to you as a human being on the internet after 9/11? You all can sit there and talk shit about me online. What can I fucking say about you? What can Michael Jackson say to the world after fucking 9/11? Man, it must have been so hard for Michael Jackson to make good music and still have positive music on after 9/11. Wow, shit, Michael Jackson must be a pussy because he's got positive fucking music on the internet. And you all still listen to Michael Jackson music online. You're still bullying each other, calling each other names, but you're still listening to Michael Jackson in downtown court around here. Wow, what a good friends I have back home. For you all to sit there and treat me like I'm a nobody after 9/11. I'm like, damn, man. How hard it is to be friends to each other in the world. We already overcame all that bullshit in history. Are we still arguing about the same shit we died about in history? So we're smart enough to go forward and be nice to each other as people in the world? Who the fuck do you to treat a soldier after 9/11 like that at court around here? I can sue the court, you know. I'm smart enough to figure out how to sue people. But I'm not smart enough, right, to be in uniform. Man, I gotta get uniform, be in uniform at court. He said, God damn, why you allow people talk to me at court like this? What the fuck did I do to you? And all I did was flew all around the world online and served my country after 9/11. And I said, what is everybody's fucking issue back home on the internet? Well, it's not enough. How cool you gotta be at a party on the internet nowadays. If that's not how hard it is to get in a party back home, then maybe it's not worth it going to your party on the internet. If you're that mean to each other, can't accept American soldier after 9/11, man, what's wrong with you? And you on top of that, you're in the state of New Jersey. New York City's right around the corner of the state of New Jersey. So how the fuck does the state of New Jersey talk shit about the American soldier right after 9/11 still on the internet in New York City around there? Who the fuck are you guys? So I feel like the people took the jobs around me to be a cop on purpose because they wanted to treat me badly on the internet. Say, I'm a cop now, I'm allowed to treat you like shit on the internet. That's because you know that I'm a disabled. You took up law to monitor my computer after 9/11. That's a fact. That's not a lie. I got assholes on my goddamn computer after 9/11 attack. And you all act like they don't cry. People don't cry in the world no more. People are all angry all the time. Everybody cries everywhere in the world, man. I'm allowed to cry as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11, dude. So, how little of internet I saw, I don't need to see the whole internet to know what's on the internet. But I'm stupid at court. I'm like, God damn, man. I can't believe that. I just can't believe how crooked the world is on the internet. After 9/11, the whole world came together on the internet after 9/11, helped each other out. Now you all can sit there and turn your back on your American soldier like that at hometown court in the state of New Jersey? Man, you must be the ones that robbed me and stole my lottery ticket, all the angry motherfuckers at store around here. And since you can't rob me and steal more lottery tickets from me, because I signed my name on it, damn, that's how crooked the lottery ticket system is. Everybody wins the lottery on the internet, man. And I served my country. I'm like, damn, you're like, that means if I was a hard-working American, that means I work hard my whole goddamn life every single day. Not because I work for you. I work for me in America. And America is the land of the free. I get a job to earn profit to work for me in America. In the 21st century. Yes, you learn the business, positive to the employee. You gotta be nice to the employee and employer. I was taught that in high school. I took a business class in high school. So if you want to keep getting customers, man, you got to advertise porn somehow. Because you're all disgusting and fuck online, have sex, but you're all disgusting of the 99% as people's nudity online. So how can you advertise sex and not get in trouble and still be cool with the 99% and sex? You bully 1% in the world over sex and nudity. Oh shit. I didn't do what that 1%, 99% sex and nudity is, so I'm allowed to keep watching the 99% and sex online in the 21st century. So we get to bully 1%, and I'm a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. No matter how you make me view the internet or how you make me view myself as a person, as an American hero, I'm still going to view myself as an American hero. You could try to beat the crap out of me back home at court and chain me up and try to talk shit about me at court back home, but I'm still American hero after 9/11. I didn't join a pussy gang online. I didn't join a pussy terrorist gang or whatever heck it is online, or cricket cop crap online. I didn't join shit. My grandpa said I don't have to join shit on the streets. I'm a Commiso. I'm an American citizen, and I grew up in American school and 90s movies, and I don't understand why y'all acting like y'all assholes to each other. So I feel like the reason why everybody's the few assholes on Commiso, they're trying to rob me even more back home. You know that my Beirut baseballs are real. You know why? I'm smart. I'm a smart person. I'm not stupid. I'm the one that got A's and B's in high school. The subject, it was hard as it was in the regular class. Because it's the same subject, right? Just because you slow down the subject, or teach kids slower, it's still the same subject in every classroom in high school. But we was taught in the world we're allowed to bully 1% people in the world. Since it did happen to me, we're allowed to bully 1% people. So yeah, that's how I feel. If you allow me to talk at court, I would have said, well, you're monitoring my computer, court. Why are you allowing pop-up sites even when you monitor my computer? That's kind of fucked up, right? So, damn, they had to make a serious statement on me. How to get somebody in trouble, we gotta write some serious shit. Right? Damn, that's how nice I am. Man, all these years, you had to lie at court for years about me just to get me in trouble. That's how nice I am as an American hero. Wow, that's mean. That's really mean to do to a soldier after 9/11. Try to teach him, oh, you're not an American hero back home, at court around here. It ain't shit. Man, you want to fight? I'm a pussy in chains after 9/11, and I feel like y'all want to fight me at court. That's the welcome back home as American hero. I feel like everybody wants to fight me back home. When I was on the wrestling team, since I was on the wrestling team, I feel like everybody wanted to pick a fight with me in high school. Because I was doing good on the wrestling team. Every year, no matter how you try to make me look like a pussy on the wrestling mat, Commiso made you even more look like a pussy on the mat, and you had to get me in trouble in high school after 9/11 attack in New York City on the wrestling team. So imagine how much they lied about me at court. Just because you called me a name and lied about me online doesn't mean I'm still an American hero on the internet after 9/11, right? Right? Holy shit, how tough the world is. I can't have tattoos. Everybody's got tattoos at court around. Even the judge got a tattoo nowadays. But damn, you're going to get upset at my tattoos because you want to take more money from me? That's what you're trying to teach your kids? When you grow up as an adult online, all people are going to do is take your money from you and make you look like a loser on the internet after 9/11 as an American soldier on the internet. Okay. But people still die on this planet. That sucks. We use our time as life on this planet just to kill each other online and hurt each other. Imagine if we all were nice to each other on this planet. Holy shit. Imagine what we could do if everybody was nice to each other. wow, man. Nobody's got to get bullied over sex no more on the internet. That's how nice the world is. Nobody's got to get bullied because, wow, you send me bad sites online on purpose just to get mad at me? Why? That's how much you're jealous of me. So like I said, the reason why veterans can't come home from war and have a good welcome back home, because you're jealous of that disabled combat veteran after 9/11. I had the balls to fly all around the world for everybody to call me a pussy at court after 9/11 as a soldier. I flew all around the world and told me I can't speak up because I might make your case look like an asshole as an American at court around here, as I'm an American hero after 9/11. As the whole world viewed the whole world online. So it sucks that all people do is sit there and take each other the wrong. I feel like you took me the wrong way on purpose. That's so you won't have to party with me back home. Right? I don't feel like I am a private and I'm a secret as a human being. There's no secrets on the internet. Everybody knows that I served my country. So how the hell you talk to me like that at court knowing the whole world knows that Commiso served my country on the internet? The internet's not a secret. The court's got to stop talking to me like the internet is a secret. Because every time I sit there, I was like, I think everybody's here because they know that I've got combat PTSD. And you're saying things on purpose and classes back home because you're the bullies that was in the classrooms at court around here in schools. I got bullied when I was on the wrestling team. I don't think everybody liked me on the wrestling team. I didn't think anybody liked me when I was on the, and the other schools too. I felt like, we had to hear Commiso's name again. I felt like people got mad because they heard my name on the wrestling team. Said, how can you be this strong, Commiso? How you're a goofball. You're not no serious to you at all. You're a goofball on the wrestling team. And everybody, I felt like everybody wanted to beat me up because I was the goofball on the team. But I still pinned people. I didn't have to use some fancy move. I pinned you. I didn't have to do all these fancy, that's why I was getting mad. I don't have to do these. The coach taught me every move. They taught me when I was supposed to do summer wrestling, the coach already taught these moves to me. So I said, I got the moves in my mind. I know what to do. I've been doing the same move over and over and over again on the wrestling practice. The wrestling move is pounded in my mind. I probably still can wrestle still today because I still remember the wrestling move. I just wanted an opinion. I didn't want to do fancy moves. I didn't want to earn points off of you. I just wanted an opinion so I could get a Gatorade and eat a hoagie. I was tired. And I wanted to win for my team. I felt bad every time I didn't get pinned, but I felt like I still lost for the wrestling team. They try to beat the crap out of me so they can pin me. Every goddamn school that I wrestled trying to beat the crap out of me on the wrestling mat. And I got battle wounds on the wrestling team. That's how tough the world is. You teach each other in high school. It's like, man, never grow up, kids. This world sucks as an adult. That's how you teach the kids on the internet. You can't be a rapper. You gotta get beat up before you become a rapper. You ain't shit. You gotta say something harder than the other guy in a rap song. I'm like, they don't understand rap at all. I felt like as an 80s kid, I grew up with CD players. And there was times I felt like there was a cassette player. And now everything's on the internet. Every single movie's on the internet. Every TV show's on the internet. everybody's lives on the internet, so everybody's got their own TV show and channel on you. So I just don't understand the conflict of, holy crap, you still don't believe I served my country because I was the goofy guy on the wrestling team? And I'm like, God damn, is that what it takes? I have to be approved by everybody as a human being, as a person online? That's how I feel. We make our lives so hard online, and life is not that hard at all. How simple the world is. So yeah, I feel like I'm being hated for some reason because I'm a veteran after 9/11. Because when I was on the wrestling team, yeah, I just felt like I just needed more weight to me. I felt like I had to be heavier because I felt like this guy was heavier. And there's a chance I could have had a hernia on the wrestling. That's how hard of a wrestler I was. I could have had a hernia and I was still wrestling even when I had a hernia. My jaw locks up, everything. I could have a broken jaw, or it's out of place, or whatever. And then I tore a ligament in my knee. That hurt like a motherfucker. I didn't know what a ligament was until I tore it in my knee. I said, oh, that's what a ligament is. It's some kind of muscle behind your knee. Everybody tried to break me in every wrestling match. So I apologize. Every wrestling match, everybody tried to beat me up. Feel it. So now I'm back home and I feel like, wow, man, I didn't know the world is that crooked that, wow, you all sit there and try to have some kind of system of, wow, well, since I didn't get caught of the 99% nudity on the internet, I'm allowed to keep to watch it and bully the 1% people that uses the internet too, online. I don't know what kind of system you have at court, but I don't know how hard it is to help a disabled combat veteran. So I feel like I'm speaking the truth as how many people lie on the internet. If you calculate on how many people lie on the internet, it's like, God damn. We don't have no reason to be mean to each other in the world because everything is a lie on the internet. Because you got people hacking your computer, scamming your computer, putting viruses on your computer, identity theft you on computer. And I'm like, you got all this law on the internet back home from war to act like after 9/11 there's no security on the internet. I feel like the whole world knows there's security on the internet. You are rubbed it in our faces long enough to know that there's security on. But I don't understand. Because you allowed me to get screwed over after 9/11 at court, and you sat there and watched, even being on my computer. So me saying, okay, I don't have nothing to hide from the law. You can monitor my computer. So I did the right thing. You lying now and acting like I'm doing things online. You're being viewed by the world as a soldier after 9/11. Everybody on my computer is being viewed by everybody on the internet. That's called social media. So in the future, you can't really hide on people. Nobody can hide on your computer in the future. It's only you on the computer in the future. So you all had to hide the fact that you allowed me to get pop-up sites, right? And I'm like, well, I feel like the world online is smart enough to have good pop-up sites. They're advertisement. You know what a pop-up site is? I don't think my hometown law knows what a pop-up site is. A pop-up site is an advertisement. The site been on the internet long enough to everybody knows that site is an advertisement. But now the law is using that site to entrap people and get mad at you. So how can we practice safe sex online if the law won't allow us to practice safe sex on here, right? I feel like we was taught in school about sex before the internet as a child. Nowadays, kids know what sex is. Maybe kids didn't know what sex was back before the internet. Now everybody knows what sex is and nudity is because everybody uses the internet. So what everybody's issue? Because I feel like I'm cool around kids as an American hero. I taught your kids over the years more how to be yourself. And, well, stop worrying about what everybody's saying about you. Because you won't be allowed to, then you won't be goofy in your YouTube videos. I got to stop thinking and worrying about what people think of me as a soldier after 9/11. Because then I can be more goofy in my YouTube videos. What did you talk as the law on the internet? Oh, you better be cool in the future on sex and nudity, or we're going to fucking sit there and bully you and call your name and screw your life over in the future. That's what the law is teaching the kids on the internet. So I think I talk to kids more than my hometown court and kids and the law back home. Because I'm teaching, I don't think it's right. Oh, wow, because you call me a name, now you're all going to get mad at me? Why? What's your problem? What everybody's problem? You got issues. You try to say your veterans got more issues, but you got more issues than I do. To sit there and talk shit about your soldier after 9/11 like that. That's me. I came back from war, and I hardly used the internet for me to sit there and hack and scam. And I didn't do shit on my goddamn. I feel like I try to avoid the negative. I'm smart because I went to war and served my country. And no, it's not cool to do negative things to each other on the internet as an American hero. Because it sucked that we treat each other like at war like that. I can't believe people can treat each other at war on this planet still like we're nobody. Everybody's got a heart in the world. I have a heart. And you broke my heart as my hometown court. And now you're trying to use emotional problems on me so you make your look like your case better on the American hero after 9/11.
Can I ask you something?
I didn't know people do that. I didn't know people could sit there and screw your life over every single thing you do on the internet. I can't move on the internet. I can't make art on the internet. I'm going to get bullied because you're assholes to each other. And since you're all assholes, I got to get treated like shit as an American hero back home. I'm not like you guys. I don't have to look at people at all. You know what? You all can be assholes to each other, but I'm still going to be Michael Commiso on the internet.
I have something.
I'm going to still be goofy. You all call me a name and bully me and make fun of me because I'm making goofy videos online. Man, the internet, according to you, the internet is so goddamn serious that I have to see 1% violence on television on here. I'm an American citizen. You all sit there and act like it's not cool to be an American, but it is cool to be an American. Just because you're a gangster or a terrorist on the streets, I'm still cool American hero back home online as a soldier after 9/11. People want to move to America. If people want to move to America, shit, you all want to be Americans. So it's cool to be an American. And it's cool to serve your country after 9/11. So I feel like you got nothing on me. Your statement sounds like you never went to college to talk bad about your soldier after 9/11. I said, all that years sitting there saying how easy it is to help a soldier after 9/11, dude. You're Americans at court, right? You're Americans at court. You're not there to sit and talk shit about me at court after 9/11. Because who the hell are you? There's no God on the internet. Sorry to bust your bubble. We're all human beings on this planet. And you all went to college and smart enough. Nobody's got magical powers in the world on the internet. And we're using our time as our life on this planet just to be haters on the internet and screw each other's lives online and be mean to each other. And I'm allowed to stand up for myself at court. You guys could take it the wrong way. But I think it sucks that American court is allowed people to talk shit about a soldier after 9/11 like that. That's what's confusing me. As I still on the internet, as an American hero on the internet. So I feel like if there's 99% nudity and sex online, if you people you had to do something crooked. You broke more laws than I did using the internet after 9/11 at my hometown court, right? Because you have to all go out of your town and streets to make your veteran feel like shit, right? So you're there for a reason. You know that I'm a veteran. Because I felt like the court allowed the people that know it when I was in jail, allowed people around me to be around me on purpose as court. So I feel like there's a reason why you're sending me to this group therapy for a reason. I got combat PTSD, and you all sitting there treating me like this. What do you expect me how to view you at court? As assholes that sit there and talk to me like that. So it's a good thing I'm making my YouTube videos to let out my steam. Because nobody's got balls to listen to their disabled combat veterans after 9. You all sit there and oh wow, now you can grab me because you put me in chains. Oh, pussies put me in chains after 9/11. I think you're pussies to cut people's heads off on the internet. Man, you guys you're a bully. You know what a terrorist is? A terrorist is a fucking pussy. A bully, there's a bully. Gangsters are bullies on the streets. And I'm your disabled combat veteran after 9/11 at court around here. Right? Oh, we gotta get, damn man. You all grew up with Michael Jackson music at court around here to sit there and talk shit about, you look like assholes online, don't you think, as Americans talking shit about an American hero on the internet? I feel like that's true. Right? I served my country. So how, anytime you think you think I use the internet, you just sat there and scanned my life. You're so jealous of me. You had to scan my computer after 9/11. And you still didn't even welcome me back home and actually party with me. I'm wondering what the fuck's wrong with you, God? I'm your goddamn soldier that came back home alive to some asshole on the internet trying to be God after 9/11 just to have more money in their goddamn pocket. They try to rob America to have more money in their pocket after 9/11. And there's some higher up God on the internet. Now you got to sit there and control sex. You can control nudity. Man, you control people's lives because you're a bully on the internet after 9/11. I don't know how much longer people are going to listen to pussy gangsters and terrorists in the future. I think you're all still assholes right now. So you'll be assholes in the future. But I'm still your disabled combat veteran after 9/11. You know, it's not the medals you get in the military. It's not the respect that you get in the military. It's you serving your country means a whole lot in America. To get talked to like I'm a nobody in my hometown court Because you guys can't be Americans to help your fucking disabled combat veterans after 9/11. So, it's not my personality. You know, I feel like, Commiso's trying to out-wrestle everybody in the tournament now. Commiso must know that there's cameras on him. That's why he's wrestling so hard on the wrestling team. If there was cameras on me, I found out when I was done with the wrestling that year, or whatever, when they ever gave me a video, I didn't know they was filming me. Because I was focusing on the wrestling match. Every time everybody's talking to each other in the tournament, I get nervous when I get on the wrestling match. I wasn't scared of the person. I got nervous because everybody's staring at me. So I had to play music and try to calm myself down before every wrestling match. Commiso, calm down. Everybody's doing things to irritate you and at the wrestling tournament. So I try to listen to music and block out everybody on the tournament so I could try to focus on the wrestling match even more. And I didn't want to get pinned. I didn't care how good you were. I didn't care if you know every wrestling move. I didn't care how strong you were. I didn't want to lose for my wrestling team. And I guess I felt broken. Well, I wrestled a lot of matches. I don't know if anybody noticed. Me wrestling I wrestled since Fisher School. You get 4 years in Fisher Middle School, and I wrestled every 4 years in Fisher Middle School. Then I wrestled 3 years in high school. I felt bad I didn't wrestle my senior year, but I just felt like my body needed a break, and I felt like if I had a hernia, there's a chance I had a hernia on the wrestling team. Because I remember my coach was yelling out something. When you get nervous on the wrestling mat, it's hard to hear everybody because you're in some kind of wrestling. I'm in a wrestling zone on the mat, so I can't hear everybody yelling at me. And I felt like I heard my coach say, "Oh, they're just trying to break Commiso's back on the wrestling mat. I can't believe this ref." My wrestling coach stood up for me every year in high school. And he said, and they're only trying to break Commiso's back on the wrestling team. And I understand what he was trying to say. You're trying to break me for the tournament. He said, we got to get Commiso in trouble in school. We can't keep Commiso coming back to the wrestling match because we look bad in tournament. I don't know how good you were that wrestled me, but I made everybody look bad wrestling. Not because I'm mean, because I didn't want to give up. I didn't care if he was better than me as a wrestler. I know that I had the strength. I know I could pin you. When I was in Fisher School, it was the same thing in Fisher School. I just wanted to pin you really fast. I didn't care about earning points off of you. I feel like you have to waste more energy trying to earn points off of me. So you were super tired. Every person that wrestled me was super tired wrestling with Commiso. So at my hometown court, you must be tired wrestling me at court back home online because, for one, I don't know what type of people talk bad about each other online just to screw people's lives over and make you sound like you had a good life or something. So, I'm not trying to put out aggregations on people or assume the worst. That's how the law looks at the internet or how people look at the internet. You We all assume the worst. That's how television works. We're all assuming the worst at each other. Because the 1% violence, if there's 1% violence, we're all assholes stand on the internet. Because you all complain about the violence on television, while you all sit there and still watch it on the internet. So I feel like you're the weirdos. The people that's monitoring my computer, you're the weirdos. Because you're Americans or whoever, because I don't know what type of Americans will bully a soldier after not. I felt, a lot of cool things. I feel like my battle buddies felt the same way. I don't think all my battle buddies wanted to be an actor or an actress. But I feel like my battle buddies thought they was coming back home to America, to a cool country, to veterans. It's like, you all can talk shit about each other in the world. And the reason why you can't stand up for each other are your veterans in the world. Because you taught each other how to be assholes to each other over the years. So I get panic attacks using the internet. Because I'm like, wow, what can I do online then? If you don't trust me to make art as a soldier after an online, what can I do on the internet then? You're going to sit there and monitor me like I'm some kind of mean or I'm a nobody. I feel like when people sit back and watch your veterans get their lives screwed over, I'm a nobody. Because you're my friends back home. I don't know how many friends I got back home. Because I know there's American lawyers out there that cares about veterans, right? I think there are American lawyers out there. Because, I stood up to gangs outside. I stood up to terrorists outside. As I was in school, I was a wrestler. As a wrestler, I feel like I stood up to everybody somehow, in a way. And as I am now, to the world. I'm standing up to the world right now. I don't understand the world on the internet. You all can sit there and living through the 60s and the 80s and the 70s and even some of the 90s on the internet and be friends to each other. But full friends, if you watch American Pie movies or American movies at all in the court, sex is not going anywhere. Sex and nudity is the number one subject, and people earn money off the sex online. So sex is so safe to do online. You can earn money off of nudity and sex online. So what type of dark net is that? 99% of the party can be naked at the party. Well, we're going to bully that 1% people at the party of the 99% sex and nudity online. I don't know. When I went to school as a kid, they taught me about sex. Yes, safety, practice safe sex. I feel like I know what practice safe sex is. I feel like the world that has 99% sex and nudity online knows how to practice safe sex on you. So how can you bully 1% over that? How can you sit there and act like, we're the streets and have each other's backs online? But you'll sit there and allow your American soldier to get talked down to. And, wow, when I was in school, we're not allowed to be discriminated. As an American citizen, Martin Luther King Jr. taught me I'm not allowed to be discriminated by sex, race, religion, or anything. That's me. That's even the 99% sex and nudity that's on the internet. So, what's everybody's issue? The internet's still going. Hey, hometown court, there's still nudity and sex online. So you all say I'm not, how I'm going to avoid sex and nudity online. Why that's all people do on the internet. But I'm stupid at court. They still call me as an American hero. I'm like, all you have to do is talk to me with a little respect. You don't have to show me a lot of respect as a veteran to prove something to yourself. I was like, I earned that respect to get. If I had take the time to talk to you with respect as a veteran, I feel like the court. I earned that much respect on the streets back home as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. And I'm like, wow, shit. You're still your disabled combat veteran after 9/11. Everybody's around me trying to take the smile off my face. And they're bullying me and calling me a name at court. They don't want me to smile on you. They're getting mad at me even more. I don't understand you. You can't look at the internet like back in the day. The internet is a human being. The internet is a human being. Everybody, the internet is some kind of magical place. My hometown court is trying to teach me that there's a magical place. And we're going to mock you. And we're going to still have sex online and nudity at court as the law just to rub it in my face. As a soldier after 9/11. And I'm like, why do I deserve to get talked to like that? I didn't even use the internet enough back home for you guys to call me a name and treat me like I'm a piece of shit. I feel like the majority of the world online doesn't want to get treated like a piece of shit. So why everybody treat each other like a piece of shit? On the internet in the world, fucked up fucking people you are. If nobody wants to get treated like piece of shit, then why you treat each other like you do on the internet in the world? I'm a human being with human rights. Just because you scanned my computer and decided to bully me one day online, all the years I've been using the internet, and now you decide to screw my life over because you're the one that robbed me and stole my lottery ticket. And you just want money. I get it. Everybody wants money in the world. But I feel like I earn my benefits. You all can sit there and act like you hand me down American benefits to your veterans. But there's been an American system for years online, you know. America is an old country. America is an old country. Did anybody know that? So there's some kind of system. But I think you're using the system the wrong way. Because you guys bullying that 1% people on the internet. While you guys sit there and act like everybody, it's okay to see that violence. We're not going to get anywhere in future if we allow to keep that 1% violence on the internet. Because we need to, imagine, you all claim there's no 100%, everybody's doing the same thing on the internet. But I feel like we viewed our new ass online as a human being enough to everybody get used to each other's ass on the internet. So how many asses do you want to show your disabled combat veteran after 9? I may not be a smart man, but when somebody treats me like dirt, I understand. I feel like I understand the Forrest Gump movie. This guy was smart. Forrest Gump is a genius, but everybody viewed him as stupid. He knew that it was wrong to be racist as Forrest Gump. It's not cool to be racist. Forrest Gump was smart enough in the movie to know that. It's not cool to treat each other at war. He lost his best friend at war, as Forrest Gump. And he said he wanted to help his best friend's family out. And that's what a good battle buddy is. A Forrest Gump was a genius. Everybody treated him like he was a stupid person. And this is my favorite Michael Jackson. This is my favorite Michael Jackson. So, I feel the reason why people get in trouble with sex and nudity online nowadays is you're jealous of your disabled combat veterans. Reason why people hate each other nowadays, because you want to rob that person and scam that person and act like you earned that money by scamming somebody's life on you. So, if you feel like that I'm trying to take advantage of the VA as a veteran, because I feel like that's all people talk about. What is everybody's doing to each other on the internet? What is everybody calling each other on the internet? Maybe that's why I zoned out in school. When I was on the wrestling team, yeah, there was wrestlers that was nice to me. People were so nice to me. Well, how crooked the world is, I feel like not everybody's. I think the only reason why they was trying to get nice to me is to get close to me, just to scan my computer and screw my life over. Well, I don't believe that everybody is like that. Even, I was the gullible kid. I believe everything is told because everybody's nice to each other. And if I'm nice to everybody, then everybody's going to be nice to me. But that's not how it works, does it? There's assholes in the world. All these years on the internet, there's still assholes on the internet. So, I feel like the few people who are going out of their way to be mean to me and talk bad about me because they don't know how to treat a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. It was hard to graduate from basic training. Not everybody graduated from basic training. So that's accomplishment. Graduating from basic training is accomplishment. And to go past AIT. You know, not everybody has a mechanic mind and can look at a generator and fix it. I learned what a generator was when I went in the military. Well, I feel like I could take apart the whole generator and put it back together and make it work somehow. And I did generator. I feel like I did enough generator. I did everything at war. Sometimes I felt like I was just tired. I'm sorry I couldn't help my battle buddies all the time at work. I was tired sometimes. Because I did do a lot of convoys. I was the goofy guy in the convoys. I think that's the reason why my battle buddies took me on convoys. Because I was the goofy guy on the radio. That's why they made me the radio man. But I was trying to be, hey, we're at war, battle buddies. That was an explosion over there, battle buddies. What's going on? This is not Europe. I had fun in Europe with my battle buddies at the club, at the bars. Then we went to war and saw explosions. I said, battle buddies. I think the first thing when I looked at the explosion, I looked around and see if all my battle buddies was around. Because when you're in the military, You're supposed to have accountability of your battle friends. Battle buddies mean friends, I feel like. So I didn't want my battle buddies to die around me. And I was goofed. I felt like we should hurry up and get this war done so we go back to Europe and party again together as battle buddies. So when we got done at war, and I felt like everybody went home after war, and a few battle buddies stood back with me, and battle buddies came back and hang with me. But I said, I'm a poor guy from New Jersey. What's the next chance of me get to travel Europe? And I didn't look at. Yeah, I know I went to war and I have to be aware of my surroundings. And I'm like, I was trying to take a Euro trip when I was in. I was trying to say they had fun in the movie Euro Trip. I like this song too. Like this album. So, when we came back from war, I took a whole month off. They said, Commiso, you could take a whole month off. I said, how? Imagine what I could do a whole month in Europe. Hanging with my battle buddy. So when they separated us, that's why I felt bad when they separated us, my company, and pretty much everybody. I got to know the whole battalion, or I got to know whoever was serving the country. Everybody knew Commiso was at war at the time. So I didn't get to party with all my battle buddies, but somehow I felt like my laughter in the desert, my laugh was so loud in the desert. I was laughing so loud in the desert, the whole world knew that Commiso was serving his country on the internet. Because I didn't want to live in the world, in a society, all you guys do is sit on the internet and hate each other. I want to be goofy. So I just thought, I don't understand my hometown core. I don't understand the conflict. Because I felt like I didn't see shit. Because how I was trying to make art on the internet. No matter how hard you try to view and try to make it sound that whatever, in my eyes as a veteran, and the eyes of the tiger, and the eyes of a ranger, and an expecting stranger, I feel that I have virgin eyes. Commiso can't see a lot of violence with virgin eyes. So I don't know a guy with virgin eyes, how much sex and nudity you allow me to see back on with virgin eyes. Because I'm as a goofy guy, a soldier after all. So, yeah, I'm 40. I still want to go to Greece. I have to lose weight because I feel like I'm too heavy for the plane. As I do, I'm too heavy. So, y'all somehow, Commiso gained weight somehow over the years. I was always, my whole life, I was one, it was funny. As I was 160 on the wrestling team, I was 160 all the way through military. Yeah, everywhere I said everybody wants to be 160 all the time. So all through military, I was 160 too. So this is the first time having weight on me. That's good. And I'm trying to get you with the weight that I have. So I think, yeah, in the future, I don't know how hard it is to figure out who's hacking your computer in the future. If everybody's on each other's balls online, and you can't figure out who's doing what on the internet in the 21st century, then I don't understand the internet. As Commiso, all over the years, my grandpa died And right when my grandpa died, I started making goofy videos again. Because I was sad. I said, where's all my battle buddies? My grandpa died. Where's my family at? Where's my friends at? Where's everybody at on the internet? Everybody got each other's back online? They don't feel like it. And so I'm like, shit. It shouldn't be that hard to live on the internet in the 21st century. This is the future. That's Back to the Future, where everybody's flying in the sky. And I feel like we're going to be more comfortable with sex online and nudity in the future. That it won't be viewed as nudity and sex. It'll be viewed that, we're human beings and know what nudity and sex is. It's natural. Shit, sex been around before the internet. But since you all have the power to hack each other's computer, you're going to scam each other and bully each other. As back in the day, everybody knew. Sex is sex, no matter how hard you look at it. So I got to be like an outcast back home on the internet. I'm being bullied, called name at court and everything. And how much can I take from that as a soldier after? You know that. That's why it allowed me to keep making YouTube videos. You said, oh, he's a Commiso, he's going to get mad and he does YouTube videos. And we're allowed to screw you over. As an American hero, fact. So, just because you try to make me view the world as you view the world, as people in the world online, doesn't mean I have to. And I feel like Michael Jackson said, I'm not going to view the world as you view the world. I'm going to view the world as Michael Jackson. As y'all hating each other on the streets in the world. That's stupid. You went to school just to beat each other up after school? Wow, we learned it. You can't blame the school. Well, you guys, you're smart enough. Everybody's smart enough to go to school. They make it look like it's hard to go to school. As long as you focus on the school, your mind in the subject, you can pass the grade. And you can get a D in every class. I learned that watching a movie. Chris Farley, I watched the Chris Farley movie, a comedian movie, and he got a D and pass. So everybody in the world can get a D in every class and pass the class. And you didn't have to get it. So life is not that hard on the internet, dude. And just because people treat me like I'm a nobody, I'm a human being with human rights, and I got all these laws as an American, being an American on the internet. Being an American means something to me, and being an American means something as a country. America is a good country. America is a great country. So I can't view my American country like you make me view using the internet after 9/11. Because I don't want to talk bad about America as a veteran. I don't want to talk bad about my flag. I don't want to talk bad about anybody or the president or the government or any lawyer or the judge or any. Sometimes I'm sitting there like, you're a human being. And I'm like, I'm allowed to stand up for myself. I feel like so far I'm doing it the right way. I'm not trying to bully the court. I'm not, as you bully me and call me a name at court. That's wrong to do to a human being with human being rights. And you're discriminating me knowing that I'm a veteran. I feel like you did all the mock me at court over the years because you know that I'm a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. So I don't know what type of people work at court. The only reason you took that job just to bully me back home. But I'm not going to talk bad about myself. When I was staying at Lions Hospital as a combat PTSD unit for veterans, I feel like Lions Hospital taught me that I'm not allowed to talk bad about myself as a veteran. And even when the court is talking bad about me, I'm still not allowed to talk bad about myself as a veteran. Because I have I served my country. I got combat PTSD and everything, and I'm not allowed to talk bad about. Damn. There's good people out there in the world. You all teaching me that there's no good people in the world. But there's still good people in the world. So everything online, I feel like it's bullshit. Because we don't have no right to be mean to each other in the world anymore. We all went to college and learned that everybody's a human being using the internet. And just because you all feel that, oh, well, since my computer is out of office, who's going to hack a computer out of office? There's no hate in the world. So everything you did to me after 9/11 is having the whole world saw what you did at court to me. There's no hidden world online or dark net. So what's your issue at court after 9/11? Because sex is going to happen no matter what if it was on the internet. I feel like sex is natural. It's going to happen if it was on the internet or not. And sex is what sex sells? Sex sells. So if you take sex out of movies, we all be in a Great Depression. So porn is our number one subject that's keeping not our Great Depression on the internet. But somebody online trying to screw it up. After 9/11, you want Americans to talk bad about each other online after 9/11. That's why you're trying to screw up the internet on sex and nudity. You're trying to put our Americans in jails and prison after 9/11. Because you're pussies after 9/11 and hit soldiers with IEDs and ran as pussy terrorists on the internet. That is called a bully in school. Terrorists and gangs are bullies in school. No matter how fucking hard you look at it, you're assholes to people. So I don't know how that fucking works. How you treat people like assholes and you expect people to treat you respect because you're some kind of pussy gang terrorist group outside. After 9/11, you still want to be in a gang and terrorist group after 9? Holy shit, there's something fucking wrong with you. I'm a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. I ain't had to join no pussy gang outside or a terrorist group after 9/11. I'm an American hero that served my country as an American. So it sucks that you talk bad about it. Because I'm not trying to talk bad about anybody. I'm not trying to talk bad about the judge. I'm not trying to talk bad about the court or the lawyers or but you're sitting there calling me a name and getting mad at me as an American soldier after 9/11. Instead of welcome me back home and party with me, you're going out of your way on purpose to make me look bad on a wrestling mat. That's why you couldn't pin me. You was focusing on trying to make me look bad on the wrestling mat. So you couldn't pin me because I didn't want to lose the wrestling match. It didn't matter if you beat the crap out of me or whatever. I didn't want to lose for my wrestling team. And I don't want to lose for my battle buddies as I served my country after 9/11, my American flag. So I feel like I have to stand up for my battle buddies and stand up for myself as a veteran. Because you all got no balls to stand up for your disabled combat veterans after 9/11 attack in New York City in the state of New Jersey on the internet for the world to see. But I'm stupid. Why? I feel like me serving my country makes me so smart. Because I stood up for my American country after 9/11 serving my country. As you all sit there and try to find reason why to be assholes to each other in the world. So no, yeah, I feel like this is constructive criticism as to, well, you all talk bad about each other online anyways. So what does it matter what I say as an American hero after 9/11 on the internet? But I'm stupid because I don't know every word or every definition in the dictionary. I don't know how to pronounce every word in the dictionary. But I know what a dictionary is and look up the word, right? So eventually in my life, I will learn that word in that dictionary, as you do. But I feel like I'm trying to select my words as I'm trying to talk to my friends and family on the internet and I don't want to be mean to my friends and family or anybody back home. But that's not how the internet works, does it? You even had the, you even had the nerve to bully Michael Jackson. Holy shit. You all fake as shit on the internet then. Because you claim you all hate each other on the world, but you all hold each other's hands when you listen to Michael Jackson all around the world. So I think terrorists and gangs are fake as shit in the future. And now, you're a bunch of bullies on the streets and you expect that's going to keep happening in the future? People are going to take that shit and say, fuck you, who the fuck are you? I'm an American soldier after 9/11. I don't know who type of human being you are on the internet, but I'm not going to talk bad about myself as a veteran. I feel like, over the years, I say good things as to, wow, hey, even veterans get upset on the internet too. I have feelings. So everything everybody does to me, it's called action reaction. When I took the physics class, action reaction, and I didn't do nothing to nobody to get that action back like that as a soldier after time. Because I feel like I don't bully the law. The law watches sex and nudity online, right? The law, you can't lie at court. You told me that you're monitoring the sex and nudity law. Now you tell me you're not. Then how you know what I'm doing on the internet, law? You invaded my privacy after 9/11, too? That's cool to do to a soldier after 9/11. So, I don't bully the law with sex and nudity on the internet. So why they allow bully me of the 99% nudity and sex on the internet? I thought this is the United States of America. And just because you sit there and send me sites on purpose to make everybody believe you're some kind of whatever, I still feel like I was trying to make art as an artist. I got tattooed Mona Lisa on my back, but in downtown Trenton, they got no balls to get naked in downtown Trenton and sex on the internet in the 21st century. I bet every time I leave that building, you all get it on. That's how fucked the world is. As you bully 1% of people, over 99% of the internet is sex and nudity on the internet. But I'm stupid still. They still try to get me in trouble with the 99% sex and nudity online because they know that's what's on the internet, and now they're going to use that against me. And I'm like, who the fuck are you to treat me like I'm not an American hero after 9/11? That's not what I don't feel like I have to kiss my hometown law and hometown court ass, right? If you kiss the court's ass, and then they can help you. But if you don't kiss the court's ass, as a soldier after 9/11, they're going to treat you like shit, and the world sees that as a disabled combat veteran. I said, wow, Dad, I come home from war. I'm an artist. I took good pictures all around the world. I'm a photographer. I try to tell the court that I'm a photographer, and I took pictures all around the world. But they didn't want to listen. They don't want to go on they said they monitoring my Facebook account, but they don't see the art on my Facebook account at court around here because they can't accept the American heroes. People bullied each other online for years. You decided it doesn't fucking matter if you bully a soldier after 9/11 attack in New York City. Can't say that at offices around here. Because you're an asshole acting like you was a kid in America, didn't know what sex and nudity is as an adult at court around here. That's a top fucking secret up to 99% nudity and sex online. And if you don't use sex and nudity in the future, there'll be no internet and no gold and silver for everybody in the future. Because you're all fucking assholes that bully each other on the internet. So, it's allowed to teach practice safe sex online? I don't know. Because you don't even trust the teachers. Right? Over the years, you trust the teachers. Practice safe sex. As the law, too. But you bully one teacher. I wonder how many teachers actually have sex online. But only one teacher gets bullied on television after a 9/11 attack as a soldier after 9/11. Wow, you just taught your kids in the future, as long as you don't get caught, knowing that everybody fucks online at court around here, as kids, you can have a good life in the future. That's what the law is teaching the kids. And we're allowed to see people die on the internet, and there's law on the internet. I'm lost. I'm even lost as a disabled combat veteran after nonsense. I'm confused. The law teaches me not to do crimes, but I'm allowed to view crime on television in the end. So I'm confused. Because for me to go for what I went through, and how much of a good guy I am, I guess I understand why Michael Jackson was acting the way he was. You trusted Michael Jackson all these years with kids, and now you all know that he's a billionaire, and he's going to rob Michael Jackson too after a 9/11 attack, and he don't give a fuck who goes to jail and prison nowadays as the world on the internet. But if it happened to you, that court has the charge, and the lawyers in the law, holy shit, you've been crying like babies. Saying, oh, I'm sorry, I knew about 99% nudity and sex online as I monitor the internet as the law. So I apologize as the law to bully a soldier. I want you to apologize to me. I want apologization from the hometown court after 9/11. I didn't deserve to get talked to like that. And you made me cry. You made me cry after 9/11 as a soldier after 9/11. That's how I see American law. I see there's a reason why there's American law. You're not allowed to get bullied in America because there's some asshole on the internet scamming my life over on purpose, acting like you got no balls to party with Commiso back home while you rob me and steal from me. What's your problem back home? Michael Jackson taught me that's not how the world is. Michael Jackson said, there's no way. All these years, I had kids on my goddamn park as Michael Jackson. And since you're all jealous of Michael Jackson, nobody is allowed to succeed in life online at all. Because you're some kind of asshole fucking streets online. She all had the nerve to even put down the knife. You had the nerve to bully Michael Jackson in the world. So fuck yous as gangsters and terrorists and crooked cops and assholes in the world. Because you all grew up Michael Jackson music too, assholes. Why the fuck you cut people's heads off and kids watch that shit to bully a soldier after 9/11? What type of law did I come home to? What are you trying to teach me? I'm not going to have to be anything in the world because you're an asshole outside on the streets. If I can't make it in the world, I'm not going to allow you to make it in the world. And that's how you raise your kids in the world? Oh, people don't treat each other like that in the future. Because we're smart as human beings on planet Earth. We know it's stupid to bully each other and hate on each other in the future. We won't be able to have hover cars and everybody be a millionaire. Because you're assholes to each other. So, is that our future? So it's not my fault I came back home in my hometown court and trying to teach me I ain't good enough to be anything back home. But damn, what the hell did the law teach the kids? Don't mess up, kids. Because you're going to get screwed over too as the kids all lives. We don't give a fuck about kids at all. As long as I earn a fucking profit off a soldier after 9/11 attack in New York City, then I'll be okay in the pages of my life to treat a soldier like shit at court around here. So that's why I'm upset back home for war. You know, I feel like I'm just the guy was the goofy guy in the world. I try to make people laugh. I'm a good battle buddy. I'm a good best friend. I'm a good cool brother. I'm a cool son. But now, since they don't have a case on me, as they lied all that time and years of trying to screw my life over, now they're going to make my parents look bad. They're going to make my brother look bad. They're going to make my family look bad. Because you're some kind of bullshit asshole streets on the internet after 9/11. But you all grew up with Michael Jackson music in the world. Yeah, I don't think you... That means you didn't learn shit from Michael Jackson in the world to treat each other like shit. Man, I can't believe I feel like everybody took advantage of me because I'm Michael Commiso and you know that I'm a nice guy. Now you're going to try to take advantage of my nice nature, even at court as the law. I don't think that's how the law works. That sucks. You pay the taxes and, you know, but you pay your taxes for everybody to go to jail and prison. Wow. What's wrong with the law then? What the hell is wrong with your problem? What's your problem? It's the 21st century law on the internet. Well, I guess everybody can beat the crap out of me back home. Everybody can just... I was covering blood. The law didn't give a shit when I was covering blood after. He stole my lottery ticket. I want to know how many people you paid off back home to steal my lottery ticket. I want to know how many people paid off. As you call me a name after 9/11. As your American hero back home. Right? Because that's all people do is rob each other, scam each other, identity theft each other. And actually you all look like assholes in the world to each other. When we know that there could be bigger life than us. We have bigger planets in our galaxy. That proves that there's bigger life in outer space. And we're that small as a planet. Now imagine how big life is in outer space. And we're just a little seed in outer space. So when everybody's walking around big and bad on America and on planet Earth, remember, life is bigger out there. Life can get bigger than this planet. We can't take advantage of our lives online. We can't take advantage of life on this planet. Life means something in outer space. Having Albert Einstein and Stephen Hawking, all these geniuses over the years, and landing a human being on the moon. I don't deserve to get talked to like that. The law is updated in my future's eyes. Because you sit there and allow my computer to get scammed as the law. So aren't you reliable too? Because you're on my computer too, allowing my computer to get screwed over? Well, I guess you can't say that at court. Because you get mad at me as an American hero. Because you are going to get reliable try to bully a soldier, and your fault if something happens to a veteran after 9/11. As you call me a name as an asshole at court around. So you cause more trouble than there really is. Well, I don't know how many people actually want to be a gangster terrorist nowadays in the 21st century. You look like assholes on the streets. You grew up with nice music. I don't know how the music turned out nowadays, but we listened to good music in the 80s and even some of the 90s. So when everybody start rapping about how they're going to kill each other in music, I said, they're fucking up rap, because that's all they fucking do. It's telling each other what they're going to do to each other in rap. And he just fucked up rap. That's not rap. That's not meaning of rap. Rap is poetry. You rap because you know your poetry is going to mean something. It's going to change the world because it's poetry as a rap. So how are you going to change the world? We all going to kill each other at the club and fuck, there be no life on this planet because we're all stupid assholes on the streets in the world? But we landed a man on the moon. We can't be that fucking stupid in the world to have wars on this planet. We can't be still that stupid to fight and kill each other on this planet. We landed on the fucking moon. Holy shit. How many people can say we landed on the fucking moon in outer space? There's still life outside this planet that's still trying to figure out how to get off their own goddamn planet. But we landed on the fucking moon. Holy shit. You think everybody fucking shut up and get along with each other after we landed somebody on the fucking moon in the fucking world? No, it's not good enough. We gotta fucking treat each other like shit in the world. Even fucking more online. We just accomplished something so fucking big deal of something like life landing on fucking moon in outer space. That's not enough for you guys. You want to destroy each other's lives online and wonder why there's no good internet. But there is good internet. You're lying. My court is lying to me. And I'm trying to figure out why my hometown court is lying to me. I don't lie to the court. I was honest. I said, yeah, I did get pop-up sites on my computer. Yes, I saw things that I don't understand was popping on my computer in the first place. But the law don't see that. They just want to get more money out of you. And since I'm a Commiso, served my country, I'm not allowed to talk good about Commiso. Because I'm an American hero back home after 9/11. So I don't know how long the few people or law or whatever crooked system you got online, it's not going to work in the future, assholes. You can't keep scamming people on the internet in the future because nobody is stupid enough to do that. If you steal somebody's identity and you get caught, you look like an asshole and they didn't learn shit in school. So people call me stupid my whole life, but at least I have the balls to say that I'm still Michael Raymond Commiso on you. Even the fact that you decided to call me a name, and I'm like, wow, thanks a lot. Welcome me back home, my hometown court. You all stood up for me over the years, and damn, you allow people to call me a name on the internet. So I guess I understood Michael Jackson. I didn't really, when they said that Michael Jackson did something to a kid, I'm like, are you fucking serious? That's Michael Jackson. That guy has the biggest heart in the world. Just because Michael Jackson's Michael Jackson, his kids are set for life. His kids are set for life because of Michael Jackson. I think that is being a good father, right? A good father earning billions of dollars and their kids can be anything they want. That's Michael Jackson. What's your argument at court to put down Michael Jackson after 9/11? So they're trying to make it look like sex is evil after 9/11. Sex and nudity is evil. Because they don't want us to earn, while everybody else is earning trillions of dollars, they don't want us to earn 20. They want to control us over sex and nudity. Like they controlled us back in the day when there was, how it was when there was kings and queens and shit. That's tough. That sucks how the world view each other on here. At one point, everybody was a kid before they became an adult. So I don't know how fast people can turn on each other like that. I think that's another point of Michael Jackson. He's going to understand how fast people can turn on each other like that on the internet. You had my back as Michael Jackson for years. Everybody wanted to see Michael Jackson and hang with Michael Jackson in the world. Then you all just turn your back on Michael Jackson as good a friend of you are. And I'm a soldier after 9/11, dude. I don't have to go to all the clubs in the world. I don't need to go to one cool club and hang with my battle buddies and friends and family at that club. So I highly doubt people go to clubs and try to listen to music that talks shit about each other at the club just to fight with each other at the club. So I feel I'm not sure if I'm a genius or not, but I get talked down about myself. I may not learn as quickly as everybody else uses the internet and have the nerve to screw each other's lives over as you do. But I'm glad I'm Michael Commiso. You can try to beat the crap out of me back home as your American hero. I'm still your goddamn American hero after 9/11. No matter what they call me back home, no matter what you do to me, I'm your goddamn American hero back home. And you make your veterans afraid to speak up. Man, I think everybody should listen to the veterans. Man, if you listen to a veteran, they might say something really cool, man. If you listen to a veteran, they say something really cool, man. So how can you find any kind of type of genius on the internet? All you guys do is talk shit about each other and bully each other on the internet. So you have to have confidence and motivation to even be a genius. But you take that and bully that person and make that person believe that he's not even smart enough to go to the class. Well, he could be the smartest kid in that class. I just have a learning disability. What doesn't mean I can learn the same thing as everybody else. Being mean to each other is not going to solve each other. Solve any kind of issue or problems in the future. Nobody's going to be millionaires in the future, and all we do is hate on each other and treat each other like shit. So all I was trying to do is, I don't know, I was upset because Grandpa died. And I decided to make goofy videos again. Yeah, I get it. My comedy is like preschool. Maybe my comedy is like first grade comedy or something, maybe. Everybody goes to first grade and learn their ABCs and 1, 2, 3s when in the first grade, right? So we all are taught the same subject in schools and the classrooms all around the world. I don't think we was taught to use the law, to twist the law, just to stab somebody in the back over the 99% nudity and sex online. I don't think that's an American law. Something got confused right there, dude. For you guys to sit there and call me a name and bully me like it doesn't matter to do that to somebody. That's how my hometown court Make it sound, it don't matter if we're calling your name. It don't matter if we're talking to you like you're fucking a piece of shit. Well, I get paid to sit here and talk shit about you online after 9/11 as a disabled combat veteran with that turmoil. So, me making my YouTube videos, that's another accomplishment. Even when people said you're never going to make it, I'm still making my YouTube video channel. And I think you hate that. I know we live in a society where people get jealous when somebody accomplishes something in life online. So, I can't listen to everybody. At Lions Hospital, they told me I have to do things to motivate myself. And one thing is not going to motivate me if I talk bad about me, myself, as a veteran. So what's the problem at court? Because I can sue you by sending me pop-up sites on purpose, right? You're misleading me on purpose to take money from me. That's wrong. That's not right. No matter what type of law is on the internet. Correct? That's disrespecting the soldier after 9/11. Sending me bad pop-up sites on fucking purpose. But sex and nudity is still happening on the internet. So, all that bullshit of trying to talk bad about me and put me down and screw me all over, what you did to fix the internet over the years as the court. You just called me a name and said I wasn't cool enough to party with the rest of the internet at court as soldier after lunch. And I'm like, wow, I didn't know the law can do that to people. I thought the American law means more than that. That's why you have lawyers in America. You know, just because somebody decided the only reason why to sue you is take money from you. If I sue somebody, it's not to take money from people. I'm just tired of you calling me a name after 9/11. I think I have to sue you so you can stop calling me a name online. I don't think that's fucking wrong as hell as a guy from New Jersey in America after 9/11 attack in New York City. Can I sue the monitors for allowing my computer to get scammed after 9/11 on purpose? Wow, the law sits there and gets a turn on when I get pop-up sites on my computer. The law is getting a turn on when I get pop-up sites on my computer. Just a jerk off that part locked me and called me a name after 9/11. I take that the wrong way as a veteran, as a soldier after 9/11. Because I thought I'd be in movies by now. I thought something cool would happen to Commiso as a vet. Not because I deserve it or earn it, because it's Commiso. I have a good heart. And I don't like what I see on the internet. Just because you all sit there and use, the law is using kids to screw people's names online. The law is using kids to screw people's names online as me as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. They can sit there and say, oh, shit, nobody knows what section. So why did you come up? Are you smarter than a fifth grader? To make kids look bad on the show if they're smart enough, if they're in the fifth grade? No, I think kids are smart. The reason why you came up with a show, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Because the kids can see the world on the internet, oh. The kids can see everything, even how you treat a soldier after 9/11, man. So don't act like I'm some mean guy and I'm not good around kids just to get a jerk off at court around here, call me a name. And I'm like, fuck you, I'm good around kids. Kids look up to me because I'm a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. And all the gangsters and terrorists in the world jealous of me Because I did something after 9/11 with my life. Said join a corny ass group outside, trying to control people's dicks and assholes online, and saying they have a good life themselves, and then they don't fucking don't. Somebody's jealous of me at court. Because every time they lie, I'm saying, I deserve to sue you now. Because I don't want to be called a name after 9/11. I didn't call you a name using the law. As the law of modern internet over the years, I'm not calling you a name as a law and putting you down. So why can't I sue you for lying? Do you know that the whole point? The internet's going to be more sex in the future. But damn, you're going to, even though everybody fucks online, I'm going to be bullied the rest of my life as an American hero because you got no balls to stand up for your veterans back home in the state of New Jersey. When you talk to me at court, I hurt my fucking feelings as a soldier after 9/11. You're trying to use emotional damage on me at court. So I agree with you, right? I don't agree with court. They're the assholes on the internet at court in the world after 9/11. How nice people can treat each other and how easy it is to help veterans out. Fuck you for making me go through that after 9/11, knowing that I'm a good guy and an artist. And you can know for a fact that I was trying to do art on the internet at court around you, asshole. Because I went through a lot serving my country, going through all them convoys. And then every day I could have got blown up in convoy to get treated like shit at my hometown court while there's assholes somehow on the streets in the world nowadays. Still nowadays. So, no, I won't be a bad father one day. You know why? Because all Commiso does is try. All I do is try the hardest in the classroom. I try the hardest on the wrestling team. I try my hardest on the track team. I earned a wrestling medal. Because I was the strongest wrestler. I was the smartest wrestler, this opinion. I could have got far in wrestling. But I had to serve my country after 9/11. I felt bad when I watched 9/11 attack in high school. I felt like I had to do something to try to save the people that was falling out of the buildings. But I'll be a bad father one day. But kids watching people get their head chopped off, gang fights, violence online, and people falling out of buildings, and they're raising their kids right all around the world. Stan, I bet as kids, you're afraid to be an adult as kids because that's going to be an adult nowadays, dude. You're going to say, what the hell, how are you going to treat me as when I become an adult? So no, it just sucks that somebody has to say stuff like that. People have to, because for us to get along with each other all these years on this planet, just to sit there and screw it up for ourselves, I think that's stupid. You know, yeah, maybe I don't know every word or I can't pronounce every word. I have trouble speaking or whatever. Yeah, I don't know all the answers right off the top of my mind like everybody else on here. You must have a book in front of you every day as people. Just to find another word to hate on each other, right? You didn't use the dictionary right in school either, because you went out of your way to try to find hateful words in the dictionary and don't even know the meaning of the dictionary. I don't think we learned how bad we treat each other in history to keep treating each other the same way in the future. It doesn't make any sense to me. So, I don't care. I feel like he was going to get mad at me no matter what. He was going to set me up to fail. That's how the internet is. It didn't matter what I do on the internet back home for war. You guys going to sit there saying, I ain't cool enough to party with back, Wolf, or I ain't cool enough to be anything as a veteran. And that's what you're teaching your kids on the internet. Oh, since life was hard for me on the streets, I'm going to make it hard for you in the future. Wow, what a bunch of grown-ups you are in the world as assholes, as an adult. So yeah, I guess I understood what Michael Jackson was trying to, I felt like I understood what he was trying to say in all the music you made. Michael Jackson was trying to say something. And nobody listened, did you? Because I feel like you guys act like you can treat each other like assholes, but you can't. We all grew up with hearts with Michael Jackson. Everybody cries in this fucking world. That means everybody has a heart. And when everybody has a heart, it doesn't give you the right to treat anybody like that. When I have a heart, the way I do, and care the way I do as Commiso. That's the reason why I didn't want to wrestle. I didn't want to lose for my wrestling team. And I don't know how good of a leader I would have been in the military, being the goofy guy in the military. And I don't want to lead my battle buddies in the wrong direction. So I don't understand how the law gets upset with people and the law mislead you. I won't mislead my battle buddies. I feel like if I'm going to live in this battle, then you're going to live too as my battle buddy. You're coming home with me. We don't have to die at war. There's a better way as battle buddies. And I feel like that should be like the internet, man. Everybody should be like friends and cool with each other. But you know what? Only reason how sex and nudity is going to work in the future if everybody's to be able to do it. But there's somebody, the law sits there and allows the site to get screwed over. If the site been up for years, there's a reason why the site's still up right now. And I think it should be against the law for the law to entrap you over the 99% nudity and sex online and make you feel like nobody knows what the fuck that is. But that's all people are rapping about. That's what all music is. That's all movie. In the future, you're looking at it the wrong way, though. Maybe that's why people can't find love in the world on the internet, because you're not looking at sex and nudity in the right way. You get jealous if somebody has sex as people online. You get jealous when somebody naked online. Now, you want to be naked like that person, and now just so there's a rubbing in that person's face that you could be naked online and be mean to one person on the internet. I don't think that's our future. Our planet is changing. We can all sit there and act like we all can survive in outer space. You're all toughing up on the strength to survive in outer space without the planet. That's how bullshit the world is. They say, I don't need this fucking planet to live in outer space as the fucking streets all on. You're the fucking right, lying bullshit motherfuckers. We need oxygen, food and water, clean air and everything. Every single country, every single planet, every single place on this planet. But we're too stupid enough to talk shit about each other on the internet. While the world is changing, if you like it or not, there's still ice outside right now. That's not snow. That's ice outside. That's rock hard ice outside in the state of New Jersey. So I feel like an ice age is coming. We're smart. We're smart enough to survive ice age, but we're not going to be smart enough to survive ice. You know why? Because we'll be too busy on the internet. What about screwing somebody's life over and being assholes to each other on the internet? All right? Over the years, the planet is warming up. And the planet knows what it takes to have life on this planet. So the planet said, I have to cool down now. The planet's too hot, and I have to go now the planet so life can keep going on in outer space. For a planet to keep spinning around the same sun over the years, the sun's going to affect burning the planet eventually. But outer space is smarter than people life on this planet. Space is smarter than people on this planet. They don't care. When we all dead and gone on this planet as human beings, another species is going to take over this planet, and there's going to be still life on this planet in outer space. Because that's how stupid people are on this planet. If you all have the balls to be mean to American heroes online and call them a name, then what? Keeping you from, as an adult, bullying the kids online and calling them a name too, as the law on the end. Right? So whatever. Over the years, you don't want me to win my case because you don't want to lose. I feel like that court wants to win all the time. It don't matter if I'm right or wrong. You're going to screw my life over or not. Because you have the ability to, at court, as the internet, and scan people's computers online. So I feel like I didn't do anything wrong. Because all I'm trying to do is use the internet. And everybody's all having fun with sex and nudity. So I feel like, man, the law is cool on the internet. Because the law is cool and allows 99% sex and nudity in the world online. But nobody has balls to say that there's 99% sex nudity on the internet. So that's why you don't think you're allowed to bully one person about sex and nudity on the internet. So yeah, I feel like the guy that went to Lions Hospital and diagnosed with combat PTSD, shit, I'm saying all the right things in my YouTube videos. I said, why are you making me go through this and making my life so hard? And I could have got my head chopped off on the internet so for kids to watch and blown up in pieces for kids to watch. And my hometown law is claiming they care about the kids' view on the internet as they treat me like shit as a soldier after life. That sucks. You know? I feel like I should have a great life back home. Not because I served my country and I earned it and the respect back home. Because I'm Commiso. My whole life, I worked hard my whole life. I got a broken body to prove that I worked hard my whole life. So why do I have to prove that I'm a hard worker to the whole world? I know that I'm a hard worker. I served my country. You think it was easy for me to go all through the convoys, knowing that I could get blown up in every convoy that I went through at Commiso? Well, I'm too stupid at court to win my own case. I survived the war and all these convoys come home. And for how easy my case is, my judge can help. But I don't feel like you want to. Because you were just sitting there and allowing people to call me name after 9/11. You're making me go through this because you want me to talk bad about myself. So what are you teaching kids? You know, I feel like the law is capable of teaching kids too, as the law, right? If the law is trying to teach the kids, don't get in trouble with the law. And everything will be okay. It's kind of hard when the law forces you to get in trouble on the internet, right? When you try to buy the law and not break the law, but you sit there and use kids as the law to get and trap people. I'm like, how the fuck can you do that? How you call somebody a name, but you're the one assholes allowing to happen? That's the 1% violence on the internet.
What about no?
So, what do you think everybody's going to right now? You think everybody's watching everybody crash in car crashes on YouTube? I think that's fucked up. What? You teach people you're not allowed to stop when there's a car crash because you could cause another accident.
Did you?
You're not allowed to view what the cops view, the law view. That's the whole point of having law on the internet. We're not supposed to see what the law sees on the internet as the 1% people die online. So I don't think you care what kids see as the law. Because I want to be able to see, or anybody online, that 1% violence on the internet. Because I feel like the other reason why you're supposed to drive past by the accident, you're not supposed to see the people that got hurt in that accident. We're not supposed to see people die on you. There's something wrong. It's not my fault. I was trying to do the right thing. I was trying to do the cool thing. I said, shit, how the fuck they still fight about sex and nudity online? And everybody's looking to that to go to. Because people tired of fucking seeing people die on the internet. So I don't think it's our future. Crime is low ratings. Seems the only way people are going to keep watching the internet, having sex and nudity on the internet. You all can all say disgusting. Oh, you're a disgusting, disabled combat veteran to talk about sex and nudity like the rest of the fucking world. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I don't know how the hell the world grew up with Michael Jackson for you guys to sit there and allow people to treat each other like that. And you all can sit there and watch that bullshit. That's like fucking stabbing Michael Jackson in the back for not treating each other with respect in the world by now, in the world, asshole. Michael Jackson sang all around the world, trying to change the world. It's okay to be nice to each other. He ain't cool or any more looking like a loser online if you're nice to each other in the world. So how nice you have to be for a veteran to have a good life back home after 9/11. Because the law allows me to view 1% violence, and it seems like they care about kids, but kids die on the internet. And I think that sucks. For you guys to sit there and act like it's so hard to keep the internet safe. Oh, we got to earn business. The only way we're going to earn business is to allow the crime to happen online, right? Man, imagine if we're not allowed to see the violence in the world. We don't see people die in car crashes online. We don't see people die on the internet. Well, the internet is cool to use in the future because we're smart enough to not watch that shit because that is a type of stress to put on your body, right? Watching negative is a type of stress. So how many people go online and watch negative on the internet nowadays? As you claim they do. So in the future, people are going to say, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. And the more people are going to say it's bullshit, the more people are going to say, this is bullshit. And everybody will be tired of fighting about bullshit on the internet. You know, if people really care about each other, there'd be no homeless people on the streets. If people care about each other, there'd be nobody doing drugs, bad drugs on the streets in America or around the world. Because we're smart enough to put police drugs on the streets. So what the hell, what's wrong with you guys? This is the 21st century. You know, everybody gets depressed and sad when somebody calls you a name and bully you on the internet, right? So I'm trying to overcome the bullshit that's on the internet. Because it sucks that it's hard to believe that the world is that mean to each other as you claim that it is on television online. There'd be no goddamn life on this planet right now. How mean you say the world is online. So, if anybody noticed, a lot of animals are getting extinct. Even our trees. We're losing trees, we're losing animals, and the only bullshit assholes that's life on this planet It's us as human beings, because we're not smart enough to get along with each other in the world. We're smart enough to find cures for all diseases and viruses. We have the technology. We have the smarts. We know what it takes to care about each other as people in the world. And sometimes I feel like you don't care about me at court because you want to call me a name and scam me and take my benefits away from me when I know I'm helping my family out. You know, yeah, I should have my own house and have my own life back home. But I don't mind helping my family out. That's the difference between you or whatever bullshit on the internet. But when can I have a time for myself back home as a vet? Y'all claim that I'm not good enough to do anything. I got combat PTSD. Anybody that served their country after 9/11 has combat PTSD. People are getting their head chopped off and blown up in convoys. So I think I'm allowed to have combat PTSD back home as a veteran. But no, it's like I have to go out of my way to be nice to people so they can talk bad about me behind my back. It's not everybody like that, but it makes how you view the internet and view the television. It seems like that's all people do then. So I didn't do nothing to my hometown or hometown law. I was just making goofy videos. And I really was trying to make art. I feel like I could, if you let me, I could draw anything. If you're not standing behind my back, making me nervous when I draw. Yeah, I feel like I could draw anything. But no, my hometown court is teaching me, oh, since you saw this online, now this makes you and label you a name online. And that's how fast people can sit there and screw your goddamn name on the internet. But I didn't know what I did to get treated like that. Just, over the years, I was trying to make people laugh. I was trying to make the law laugh. I was trying to make everybody laugh. But I have a speech impediment and a learning disability. And I'm shy around women anyways. And apparently, to get to the good side of the internet, you gotta be the coolest motherfucker on the internet. I don't think that's how the internet should work too. Everybody should be able to have a good life online and be able to go to the positive internet. As there's law on the internet keeping me safe from the 1% violence, and I'm not allowed to view. Only the law is allowed to view. So don't get mad at me because you took a job. That's your job now. And you can't be mean to people because you took a job. That sucks too. I'm just a Commiso, and I just feel like everybody's always got something to say about Commiso, even when I was on the wrestling team. And I think that sucks because if outer space, we're like, what's that word? Selfish. Life on planet Earth is selfish because how much effort it takes to create life in outer space. We're selfish to destroy life on this planet. That's stupid. Because everybody dies in the end. So why are we taking our time in our lives just to call somebody a name and bully them and make fun of them or whatever other bullshit that's on the internet? So no, in the future, since you're teaching me that sex is not a natural thing on the internet nowadays, sex and nudity is the most natural thing on the internet nowadays. For you to sit there and talk bad about somebody like you do. There's your dark internet. The dark internet. The whole world's butt naked on the dark internet. But since y'all act like nobody can see the internet, it's like, I must be getting exercise on my stomach by talking. How long I've been talking. I feel like I'm getting exercise on my stomach by talking. So, I was taught at Lions Hospital, you said you want your veterans to get better and everybody can go hang with the veterans and chill with them. But, no. You're still going out of your way to talk bad about your veterans. And you know what? I flew all around the world, man, after 9/11. Well, that's a really cool thing to do, to serve your country after 9/11, man. I thought President Bush did the right thing. You just attacked us after 9/11, dude. What do you expect the president to do when America gets attacked, dude? So you can't get mad at the president. We got attacked and not. You lied to the president and saying we were not going to attack you on 9/11, right? When you attacked us on 9/11. Now you're trying to make us look like we're the bad guys, but you're the assholes that attacked us as America on 9/11, aren't you? So you still look like assholes. If you're a terrorist, a gang member, you look like fucking assholes. Because I'm a free American. Why do I have to listen to you assholes on the streets when I'm a free American after 9/11? Oh, you all get mad at me like, oh wow, what else is fucking new? All people do is get mad at each other all the time, all the time. Oh wow, what else is fucking new in the world? That's another thing I'm tired of watching news. Oh, the negative, oh, what else is fucking new? Somebody else died on Action News, and nobody's sad about it. There's another news, somebody died again. You fucking do. And you wonder why there's 1% violence in the world. So no, I'm a caring person. And I feel like I'm good around kids. Because I'm an artist. I can teach kids how to draw. I can teach kids how to be yourselves on the internet. You can't be yourselves. Because you all bullied that fucking person. Because you're in some kind of brainwashing. Why we have to be assholes on to each other on the internet nowadays. So whatever. I can't. I'm 40. There's things that I want to do in life. So you all can prevent me and slow me down, but I'm going to keep moving forward. And I like making YouTube videos. And you all can take me the wrong way, like you all do as a planet. But I think that's selfish. It's selfish that you all listen to Michael Jackson music in the world, and you stab Michael Jackson in the back and treat each other like shit on the internet as people on the internet, as people on this planet. Yeah, I didn't have no social skills to put out sentences, but I feel like I'm doing okay. I don't feel like that. Well, maybe I have to say smarter words in my YouTube, or eventually I can look up a dictionary and use a bigger word in my YouTube channel. But I don't think life is that complicated. I don't think the internet's that complicated. I don't think the world is that complicated. All we have to do is care about each other. So how hard is it to care about each other on the internet? So everybody can chill on the internet. That's how so if people took me the wrong way in school, or took me the wrong way in classes, or took me the wrong way I'm on the internet, it's because you don't want to get to know each other as people. You don't want to get to know Commiso as a veteran back home, because you want to let me go through this back home as a veteran. It ain't that hard to have world peace and keep world peace for the rest of the time as a human being on this planet. That's how smart as people should be and is, as to I highly doubt people want to keep fighting on the internet in the future. So I'm not bullying, put people down, saying you're an asshole. You know, when you take care of a pet, you have to really take care of the pet and care about it. I don't think people take care of their pets anymore. I see kitty cats running around outside, and I said, that must be another pet outside as a cat. And I'm like, that's the same thing with life, man. We can't let ourselves destroy this planet. As we came up with Michael Jackson as like, we came up with Albert Einstein. But there's a lot of cool people in history. And we all could treat each other cool on the internet. We accomplished so much on this planet. For us to destroy everything we accomplished around the world. As to everybody, it's so safe to fly around the world and travel each other's country. We can make it that safe. They said flying is the safest than driving. And we must have to fix driving too. There's nothing wrong with taking time and slowing down when you draw. I feel nowadays when you draw, everybody's in a rush and you have to draw faster. And you won't get the same art as you draw slow. So even though I was the slowest kid in the classroom, I understood the subject and I catched up with the other class. Because sometimes when I was in high school, I felt like I took an advanced class and wondering, wow, how the hell did I get in this class? But I said, I'm just going to listen to the teacher and figure out what the heck they want for me to get an A and B in the test. Oh, this world is too mean to each other. And I had to say that on the internet. As to everybody's incapable of becoming something they want in life. Because that's how the internet should be. The internet is a bully world and a hateful world. And nobody's going to make it. And you should be glad where you are now. That's life on the internet. Oh. Yeah. I felt like I took on a lot of things back home as a veteran and all this responsibility. And I'm like, wow, I'm stressed out as Commiso. I want to be skipping around. I think it's cool that everybody's capable of skipping around and having a good time on the internet. And safe. But I'm just a disabled combat veteran. And I have to let out things. So if somebody keeps all their feelings in nobody, I have to let out my feelings because I kept it out in all these years. Because I feel like people do that on purpose. Nobody has nothing else better online but sit there and screw each other's lives on the internet. And it's hard to believe that the few people as the law online would do that too to somebody and call them a name and bully somebody on the internet. So, I need to get something to drink now. Is that okay for the world? And I try to show you cool things tomorrow. I'm tired now. This is your disabled combat veteran after Michael Commiso and the battle. We have no reason to be mean to each other on this planet no more. We landed a man on the moon. That shit should be the most fucking accomplishment in everybody's mind in the whole world. And we did more than that on this planet. So, what's everybody's problem on the internet? The law wants to keep sex and nudity safe online, but you allow people to bully and call somebody a name as the law. So, whatever. Shit happens, I guess. That's what Forrest Gump was saying. Shit happens, but I'm going to still be Forrest Gump in the movie. Shit happens. I'm just going to keep being Michael Commiso back home
And if nobody, I'm just going to be me. That's all I can do, right? I don't know how far you can be just being yourself on here. So this is your disabled combat vet after 9/11 and my battle buddies online. And it ain't that hard to, we can have world peace and show. We're just assholes to each other. That's all. That's what Michael Jackson was saying.